Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everyone. If you can hear the sound of my voice, uh, you have tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And I was trying to get my cup of tea finished, uh, steeping. And we'll see if that music gets copyrighted. I was getting copyright strikes in the middle of the game on yesterday's stuff. So welcome Elaine, welcome Opal, thank you for being here. I keep feeling like it's Friday. I don't know why. I don't know why. But welcome in. We are playing through the opening scenes of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, which came out about 2 years ago, about a year and a half, almost 2 years. Getting there, getting close, as any toddler will tell you. I'm 2 years at 8 months old. Um, that 8 months matters. The more a percentage that smaller number is. Um, oh, thank you very much for the blanket. Thank you, thank you. Um, my goal is, because it is not functionally possible, really, to keep track of two separate playthroughs in a linear save format. These games are after 2015. I think we all know that it's possible to make multiple campaign playthroughs available for players. Um, please, devs, please. Um, but I was going to have a full story mode option for stream, and we're just not going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to need to do, since my base game playthrough is at level 30, which is about halfway through the game. Um, sorry, Discord, we got to close you up. We're going to leap forward in time, and I'm going to catch you up to what we've done. It's a whole lot of fetch questing stuff. It's a whole lot of getting used to the world, the different cultures, the different biomes, the different animals that you're going to fight. And my main playthrough has just made it through an area of the story that really connects us to our primary goal. So this is sort of that moment in Fallout New Vegas, the first time the courier makes it into New Vegas. Um, and all of the surrounding suburban areas where the Elvis guys are and all of that stuff. The old Mormon fort. Uh, that's where we will be leaping to, and I will catch you up on a lot of the stuff that happened before. Which is, honestly, I don't know that it's very story heavy. It's easy to find. I mean, it's easy to look at a playthrough of the game. And it is something that I think, because so much of my streaming intention is to put forward games that I think people might have overlooked or might not have played in a while, and to give you a new interest, a new excitement, a new reason to grab a game that either you didn't try, or, if we're not replaying the games we have, there's just not enough new stuff that is affordable sometimes to keep the flow open on gameplay. So being able to go back and sink another 50 hours into a game that you've already played and enjoy it all over again is a big deal. Um, and especially if it saves you $50 on Steam. There you go. So we have been doing a lot of things that are in the under $10 range. We played Frostpunk, we've did Rain World, Um, Planet Crafter will be pulling up next month with a new Moon DLC that I'm excited to play, so we will be including that for September. Um, but for now, we're going to go through the proving. Now, if I were a different type of gameplay person and I had saves from previous levels, which I kind of was not even doing, I wasn't even thinking about it because I thought I was going to be able to split. I should have tested it, honestly, just should have tested it, but I didn't. Um, I could go back to a save prior to the area that I just finished. But all of that said, we'll drag you up, we'll catch you up, and I think the gameplay will be more interesting to watch at the next level. There's a lot more story and lore stuff that starts picking up speed, gaining steam. Uh, So, that said, today we are taking Aloy. This is episode 3 on our story mode. It's not even going to be story mode. It's going to be easy mode because I can't switch it back and forth all the time. And anyway, you can't lock your settings into a specific save file stream. Uh, so, I don't think you really care. But we're gonna do the proving thing. This is the final part of the opening area that sets up Aloy's story and boots her out of Good Springs into the wider world of the New Vegas landscape. Just stay away from Sloan. That's all I'm telling you. Do not go to Sloan. Go up the right side of the map if you have to, but do not know. But the other fun thing is I would like to head over to look at Frozen Wilds, which my main playthrough is at the proper level to do. So, I think that is enough introduction. And I'm just going to let that cup of tea cool down a little bit while we get the game open. I did go in and tweak some settings today. I need to fix the sound. I turned the music off, and then I thought, you know what? You know what, Twitch, you've become such a ridiculous platform. It's music that's in the game. It's in the soundtrack. It plays. I mean, it's not like in Hitman where they were bringing in classical music and other things like that. This is music that is part of the game. But no. I don't even know if they mute everything. Like, so if I'm talking while that music is playing, if Twitch just mutes everything, which they might be doing. I don't like uploading from video. I like using the export function that exists in Twitch. Yes, I possibly could do that. I can't do it with the in-game music. There's no way to separate the dialogue sound and music sound in the game. So any music that I play, which is pretty much only on the breaks, can be split off into a separate audio track. You have 6 tracks available in OBS. OBS went crazy this morning and reset my bit rate to 10,000. So when I started the stream, I was getting this unstable alert. I'm like, dude. Anyway, welcome in, Doobly. By the by, I have a blanket. So yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb because I noticed in yesterday's stream, there was a portion of the audio that was muted that was not during a break. Hey, Plague Doctor. Welcome in. You've only watched some speedrun VODs. Well, and it doesn't happen for every game. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 didn't care. Cyberpunk didn't care. I played all the Cyberpunk soundtrack music for 5 minutes before stream started. A lot of the Hitman in-game music written for Hitman doesn't care. It's just certain pieces like the party music in Whittleton Creek, fuck you Whittleton Creek, and the classical music in Isle of Scale, those were the only music pieces that I saw get copyrighted. Speedruns for this game. It could also be new. Twitch changed their stuff. So this might be new because Twitch said you cannot appeal in-game music. So I went to appeal and say this is music that was in the game. And Twitch was like, we don't care. You can't appeal for that anymore. Because sometimes, like, what was that I was playing where all the music was getting copyright struck because, it's kind of a Fallout New Vegas sort of thing. All your music from Fallout New Vegas radio will get copyright struck because it was only licensed for a certain time period. So everybody's getting really weird. If I thought for half a second that the artists were getting additional money, I would pay a license for copyrighted music. But I don't think any of that money is going to the artists. It's going to everybody in the layers above that, as, the predators and folks like that will do. Just try to make sure everything gets filtered up into the canopy. So yeah, Doobly, I don't know if that's new or not, because I've never streamed this game. But if you hear anything or find out anything, let me know, because it's frustrating. But that said, let me go back in and we'll put the music. At this point, honestly, I don't get VOD views, so I really don't care. The only thing that I care about is it used to not carry over to see that song right there is one of the ones that it's Aloy's theme. Because yesterday I looked at the VOD and it was a period of time when I was looking at the menus and it was playing that song. And Twitch muted it. So they're getting stricter and stricter and stricter. And at the end of the day, the era of the consumer and the creator is over. I'm sorry to say that. If for those of you who are hanging on to the last trailing threads of there being places for creators and anybody caring what the consumer wants, we are in an environment now where they're going to make what they're going to make and you're going to eat it. And that's it. Looks like there's some music here. It mutes. Yeah. It's all right. It didn't matter before because exporting to YouTube didn't carry the Twitch mutes. YouTube didn't pick that up. You got a straight through point. So now what I will have to do is upload my recordings to YouTube instead of using Twitch export. But yeah, the platforms are going to create what they're going to create, and you're either going to consume it or not. And you probably will, because people don't want to not consume anything. So, but people who want to create are going to have fewer and fewer places um, to enjoy. Oh, Miss Puzzles is over 130,000 followers. I Just Love Puzzles is streaming right now. Please, here, let me give you a quick shout out. She's live. Go on over there. Leave this stream. If I cared about this stream, I mean, I care about you guys. Let me just say, if I cared about this stream being any sort of a business type of thing, shader fucking compilation just killing me here. Why? Every day 5 minutes. I opened the game up earlier today to see if it would get that out of the way, but no, it does not. It does not. We'll just go back to Rain World. Go get propane and a new toilet fill valve. Oh my gosh, I've replaced so many of those. They fixed this in the OG? Well, the OG has different graphics though. Right? I mean, doesn't this one have much more intense graphics, so the shader compilation takes longer? Am I wrong about all that? Please let me use my numpad enter key, because it's way closer to my mouse, and I don't have to reach a third of the way into my keyboard to hit the actual continue. Alright. We're gonna give Aloy a second here to, Oh, that's why it really loves the left hand on the clock, is that it auto loads that weapon when you load in. I see. It's the same engine? Yeah, but isn't shader compilation having to do with graphics? Shards, who needs shards? Pilgrimage, I am the one who shards. Oops, I sharded. Yeah, I might only just play this off stream then. You know what? I would really love to be able to... Alright, we good? Oh, and I figured out something that I had absolutely fucked up. I didn't realize that when you're melee, when you're in melee, that the left shift button switches from normal attack to heavy attack. I thought the left shift button automatically gave you heavy attack, and if you just clicked, you had light attack. So we are going to have to... I changed the field of view. Alright, this should get us the best possible graphics that don't cause the GPU to catch fire. Welcome in, Phil. We're gonna do the proving today. And then for everybody who missed the first couple of minutes of stream, we are gonna skip.
So much for being careful.
Be quiet. Don't you criticize me. That... The drums, the drums, the drums. Alright, as always, please keep me posted. Are you just gonna hitch and jerk all day? Is this what we adjusted all the NVIDIA stuff. Did OBS do something else? Oh, shit. I'm just going to take a quick peek because I was unprepared for OBS to have switched my output to 10,000 kilobits. Wait, what? Did it change all my encoder settings? What the fuck? Why? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's go back up to 6,000. It changed, it reset all my encoder settings. Oh, when Aloy was talking, yeah. This microphone, it's an AT2020. Thank you for mentioning that. It's really hard to, I might turn the dialogue down. Certain games, the voices just come through super clear. Hang on, let me fix my... I can also change my settings on my monitor, speakers. There. But this microphone is made for voiceover and narration. So I can also just turn down the volume and read the subtitles, because that's what I do lots of times in games. Okay. You guys just tell me if you can't hear them. That's the most important thing. If you are unable to hear them, I have a problem. We'll find out in just a sec here.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
Never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that.
Now you can hardly hear dialogue?
Everyone follows the law like you
Okay.
lost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will...
Thank you for letting me pause cutscenes. That is incredible. Alright, so we'll put speech back up. I've turned down my speaker volume, which should not affect OBS. Thank you, Wolfie. What was I saying? I don't know.
Honor, you're right.
Yeah, I adjusted my speaker volume so I can hardly hear, but that should not affect OBS. Can you hear the other sound effects in the game? Oh, wow, that is really quiet. That's... Holy crap. Alright, I'm going to turn up game sound. So it should pull desktop audio.
This is a viewer announcement for Opal Moon. Opal Hydrate. I repeat, Opal Hydrate.
I'm just going to keep going.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it, as I was, back when I was with the tribe.
I'm tempted to just turn off the microphone and not do any commentary at all.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Thank you, Opal.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Not until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Welcome in, Tunes. Welcome in. We're doing the opening sections of the game. Oh, never worry about it. I honestly, for the most part, assume that everyone who comes in here is lurking. unless you say 2 or 3 things in a row, I just assume that you're in the pillow and blanket for it.
Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here.
Mooches smooches, buddy bear
Mother's
here.
heart is
Cookies.
open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Yeah, we're still getting some glitching, and I can't tell now if that's OBS being a butt Oh, I don't have any dropped frames, so that ain't it. Um. Okay, now it looks like game volume might be too much. I'll bring it down to 8.8. All right. Um. You know, I should put the hotkey for the microphone. Hang on. If I put the hotkey for the microphone on uh I'm going to put it on a key. Okay, so now I can tell because the numlock key lights up on my keyboard. I should have thought of this sooner. Because otherwise I have no way of knowing whether or not my mic is muted. And since I'm not using numpad at all for this, it should work out that if I mute my mic, yay, the light goes on. Perfect. I'm gonna mute my mic while when there's dialogue. I love the society that the devs put together here. I'm very tempted to show the no clip documentary. I have blanket permission from Danny O'Dwyer himself to use any of his no clip videos on my stream. I emailed him when I first started, back when I was doing Hitman. No training dummy is safe around me. Yeah, I have heavy attack on my mouse wheel press. I like that.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
All right. More free outfits. Phil, you know, I've only ever heard things about Burning Man. I've never gone, nor have I ever been tempted to go. I don't like the heat, and it's in the middle of the fucking desert. Get your free sample box from everybody, kids. The chock full of goodies. Or a silent motherfucker. Melee resistance. This one has no effects at all. Thanks, Teb. Okay.
There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Who do those Karja think they are? Coming here.
Okay, on to our next scenario. There's going to be a lot of dialogue here as well.
Stop drinking the tea. I'm gonna be an ant again.
Hot as a forest fire.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
What an idiot he is. Every year this happens, every year. At least he's not trying to run a brave trail.
Yeah,
Really good.
doesn't matter. Still climbing better than anyone.
You can get up there. I
Listen
went up the
carefully
back of the
now.
house.
Show's supposed to make
For
you feel
you'll have to
alive,
tell this when
not like
I'm
you'd rather
gone.
be working.
In the beginning, all life came from All Mother.
But you can't, like, shove him off or anything.
Beasts, all were her children. They lived
The
alongside
brew's
each other,
even better than that.
comforted of her wild embrace.
I mean, I bet there's a lot of other little interactions I didn't manage. Hey, there's my buddy Karst. That's one of the things that kind of grieves me about the way
Come on over,
Rost is
Aloy.
acting, is that he doesn't have a problem with Karst breaking the rules and talking to me. In fact, he told me to go find Karst. And he didn't really seem to be like, you know, oh, that's never allowed to happen. But the way he's talking to me, and he has his own reasons, I know. I mean, he's allowed to make that decision as a grown man, but I don't know that I can't remember distinctly some of the endings on the story, so and we're gonna be just weird with breaks today. If I'm not really gonna care that much about pre-roll. I really just kind of have a bad attitude overall today. So yeah, true facts. Karst is a businessman, but Rost is a father. He took on that responsibility. Fatherhood doesn't end when your kid is capable. And if someone would please tell my dad, that would be nice. Anyway.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man. All sales are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck.
Yay, we get 2 free sample boxes. Nice. We really don't need a lot for the proving, to be fair. I do like that they put a little pouch there that says if your inventory is already full. That is lovely UI design. But astutely noticed, Doobly, yes, Karst is a businessman. I should just look in my inventory real quick. Oh, we can get a rope caster now? I didn't look at all the weapons. Having a rope caster earlier might be nice. Inventory. Alright, we can get 2 skills. We'll do that before the proving. Let's get something that's going to make us a little more deadly. So that... I don't think we can get to any of those. We might be able to get one of these. And that will open me up to these things here. We definitely need to start getting this so that I can have that. This... Oh no, it comes from over here? Oh, yeah, see, the little lines aren't necessarily a straight drop. Well, fuckity. I don't like that. You know what? And dominantly, I don't like that because of the way it's handled in Dishonored 2. And that if you play Mission Plus instead of New Game Plus, that is automatically on, but it's not when you slide or jump. It's at the moment an enemy spots you in Dishonored 2, it slows time. Bye, Opal. Have a good day. I hope you're recovering from your dental stuff well. Peace, love, and joy. Thank you for everything you do. And most of this doesn't matter because we're going to go to my other playthrough right after this anyway. Okay. Inventory.
Please save the game.
I can't. I have to go to the campfires to save. We were supposed to have this on already. Interesting. I could lie to you, but I don't... I just... It's not in my nature to lie. Sorry. Oh, I did get a fast travel pack. 2 more fast travel packs. Okay. We'll save stuff for later. I might be able to craft up carry capacity. Oh, I guess I need to hunt boars for that. I really should not spend a lot of time fucking around with that, because,
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. Get down from there, now!
No,
that's
you.
just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
Campfire is this way. There. Okay, so let's go to the Matriarch's Lodge. Can I get there this way? What's over there? More supplies. Because I'm a loot whore, that's right. Oh, nice. We skipped all those people. Alright, so we get to spend a night here, and then... See, I'm gonna forget that my microphone is, whether it's on or off, even though I now have something visual.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Peace. An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah.
Sun King Avad.
Killers and slavers!
Hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken.
Alright, I gotta jump in here, though, because this guy... Swear to God, this guy is from Manchester, England. Pretty sure he's from Manchester. Because, like, I watched him in Midsummer Murders. Love him. Absolutely adorable. But it's so crazy. Because he does a really good New York accent. I don't know why they picked New York for the Nora tribe. The New York tribe. But this character is Errand. But we like to call him Friend. Because he's our friend. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
Yeah.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Okay, he wasn't born in he was not from Manchester, but he's from Luton, so University of Leeds. John Hopkins, absolutely loved him. He was not my favorite companion for the lead detective. I think it was John Nash at that point. But I did enjoy him. All right, here we go.
People of Sonora, on the eve of your proving, know the Karja stand with you as the
He's wearing a
sun's light
focus, just like
frames
mine.
the stoutest trees.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora?
Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine-breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
You're sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Yeah, don't worry about that, Wolfie. Our main character doesn't know what's happening. That's why we're asking this guy all these questions, because he's telling us the whole story. So if you listen to what he's telling us when we ask him questions, you'll find out what's happening, because our character is just finding out about all this stuff as well. The only thing we know is we're here to do a proving, so we belong to our tribe, and we're no longer an outcast. That's the only thing we knew walking into this. So everything that we're finding out now at talking to people is going to give you an idea of what's happening.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
But to be fair, even as a player coming through here and getting all of this lore dump in one go, I was unable to keep hold of all of it. So, you know, I asked all these questions and then within about 20 minutes had forgotten 80% of it. Because you don't care about it till you're needing it when you finally get to Meridian, which is the big city.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what.
All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
It's acting like these cursed Karja are our guests. Sick.
And there's just a metric fuck ton of hand holding through all of this. Oh, game's like, no, you may not. But just like a lot of other games, you know, with deep, rich lore, there's a whole lot of lore dumps through
I won't let the Karja faithless stop me.
dialogue wheels. That will just get overwhelming. And you eventually pull it all in over time. I don't know that there is any way in the inventory to go back and look at any conversations. I don't think there is. Just the advanced technology stuff that we find out there in the world. Yeah. So there are, I think, 22 main quests, if you saw over here. Motherfucker. Stop it. Stop it. You can tell when certain games were made for controllers. Like, you have a D-pad. You can't go at angles. I think there are 22 main quests to do. But yeah, it really does kind of look like we're not gonna get any way to go back and look at conversations we had with people. I meant to look at that on my other game, so I'm glad we grabbed that. Let's make sure we're full up on all of our ammo. Yeah, I gotta say, my biggest complaint with this whole thing is just how far you have to go to get to... You have to click too many times for me to get to a thing. Okay, and I'm going to keep some shards and things for my...
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Hang on, I'm coming. Here I come.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of Rost. and all he did to help me get here.
All Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
And I will make a little bit of commentary here, because matriarchy is just the opposite of patriarchy. It is not better. And it puts emphasis too heavily on the maternal. Okay, so all of these people are waiting, kind of like a receiving line at a celebration, to answer questions for me. You know, and here's Aloy, who has no idea where her mother has come from. Let's just check out this bow for a second, because I love this design. It's very cool. I wonder if Blumenek has done any stuff on the Horizon weapons designs. Alright, I'm gonna mute again. We're gonna go talk to people. But anyway, yes, a child is more than a mother's hope. A child often has a father, or two fathers, or two mothers, or whatever it is. And so this matriarchal society is not here to show off any idealism, especially not the way it's been written. It's been written very deliberately to show off that matriarchy is not better than patriarchy. It's just the opposite.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
See, this is what I love about Aloy's character. This is that little girl who was smacking Rost's hand going, "Show me! Tell me!" This is the tenacity that I absolutely love in how her character is presented.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy, but Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new?
Yeah, right? What fucking good are you then?
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
And you'll find that it's the exact opposite in a patriarchal structure. It's just sort of like, look at these guys up in the positions of authority and power now. You know? All about how many kids you have and how much money you can make to give all your kids. It's absolute madness.
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the High Matriarchs requires a majority.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the Proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the Proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think.
Oh my god, I love her so much.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just... I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
Okay, now we could do a whole lot more lore dump by talking to both of these guys. I think we did everything we need to with Aaron.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. And I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really. Yeah, well, good luck in that proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it re-emerged. I am glad Erend van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid, The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun, by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches, whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing? I was raised in the mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At his luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up. Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His luminance Avad is the 14th king of the radiant line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
Still a smartass.
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? Oh, this has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here?
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun queen? Oh, no.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
A lot more words that have no meaning. May thoughts and prayers go with you.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, where's the, depth of field is on medium. I need the terrain to be at medium because I have to be able to see the little animals against it. But the background going in and out of focus is a little annoying. So I just wanted to reset that. Alright, so and I think this is again sort of pushback on a lot of the people who assumed the game was presenting one point of view. I think what we find is that the Nora, the first tribe we're introduced to, is a matriarchal society that is heavily flawed. And then the second tribe that we're introduced to, the Karja, are a religious, sun-worshipping tribe that's masculine lines. Whether that's going to be considered absolute patriarchal or not, we don't know. All depends on how they exercise it. And then Erend is from a tribe called the Asaram. And it almost surprises me they didn't take advantage of his time in Leeds to bring in the northern accent, because they really did kind of code those folks as northern England, miners and metal workers and stuff like that. And it's a challenge to be representative without leaning on stereotypes of certain races. If you're going to be presenting people with different appearances, and you need to maintain a certain suspension of disbelief from your players, a certain commitment to immersion, then it doesn't help to present a character who plays against type dynamically. So it's going to be a challenge when you're using humanoid characters to present reasonable representation without leaning into stereotype. But I feel like the game has done a good job so far, and I like the fact that Aloy is pretty much a take no shit, take no prisoners. I'm going to say what I have to say, and I'm not, not going to accept any fluff and flowers. She's very practical, and I like that about her.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then? I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Well, thanks for being ominous. Alright, I'm gonna run a quick manual save here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna press on. I'll deal with breaks another time since I can't use the music really anyway.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause the game here for a second and take about 1 minute. And, here, I'll... You know what? I don't care about pre-roll today. Yep. We're not gonna run to the break screen or anything. I'll just be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's carry on.
So, your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora Lodge before. Not very private.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Looks like a grazer.
You're not gonna be the one to stop.
We're just gonna beat everything to death.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
And again. There. Faster, come on.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me!
Looks strong, I thought. Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! By all mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier! You're insane to go that way!
That's it. No way but forward
Just
now.
stop right there.
There.
Just
Gotta catch up.
Turn around and climb back up.
Who's in the lead? I can't see.
Boss, the ball right behind. Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging.
Hey,
gotta keep going.
The outcast.
On the old trail?
Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Whoa! The outcast is catching up.
How'd she get up there? This is gonna be close. Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all, so long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy, once outcast, and now brave, who is first among you.
Ah!
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Bast! Bast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill the defilers! Too many of them! We can't win! Finished. We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the invaders!
Try to run!
Kill them!
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
For
Eyes
all
on me,
Mother!
brothers.
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Coming.
Who's your target?
Too many of them!
Oops.
How many are there?
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Damn you all!
Too many of them!
These children.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Get back!
The red hair dies now! Everyone, forward!
I will teach you to...
She's still here?
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Aloy. Aloy. Survive.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Aloy, I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
Rost. I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No. Rost saved me.
Well, that was a lot.
They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Got back just in time to watch everyone die. I hope you had a nice therapy appointment and we didn't just summarily undo all of it. That fucking wrecked me the first time I played it. Again, another reason I am so glad I did not play this whole thing live. Oh, no, you're not Elaine. You and Elaine have the exact same color.
Where's my
Sorry.
focus?
I don't have my glasses on.
It's here. Okay. Am I
Well,
inside the
Doobly,
secret
you have
vault?
your therapy with the plants.
Only matriarchs are allowed inside.
The end gets you every time. I can't remember it. Thankfully, I can remember a lot of...
Or the damaged focus, the one I took off that killer.
A lot of the story points... I used to end up with that in,
I should keep looking.
mystery novels as well. I used to read mystery novels just voraciously. And,
I'm not gonna find it here.
There used to be a son of a glitch in this.
I should be
That
on my
I was told about back in the day, where you could actually get access to something before you're supposed to. I'll go back to the door in a second. I just want to make sure I have looked through all of this. Yeah, Doobly, I don't think there's anything... I feel like the first third of what we've gone through, or even really the first half. So I'm at level 33 now in my other playthrough. I just don't feel like we're gonna miss so much story-wise. There's nothing in here, right? Okay. We checked everything. If I go up to my main game... Yeah, I think it is. For the armory. One of the
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
guides mentioned something about sneaking under a door that's partially
Looks like the ruins I fell
open,
into
but
when I was
not
young.
completely.
The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why?
Oh, this is interesting. I didn't do all of this before. Oh, is that it?
Another one of these power cells.
Ah,
What can I do
yes.
with it?
It's not a glitch. Cool, I just found it. I just figured the next time I came through this area that I would investigate everything as far as I could go, and I found a vent. I didn't even know it was an event. What it sounded like to me was they said you go under a door, like there's a door that's partially open, but I forget these doors open side to side, not bottom to top. Alright. Well, this Aloy got it. I wish she could give it to my other Aloy now, but she can't.
There. With the rest of my things.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up deleting these saves, and then we'll go up. Because really everything that we're going to learn between level 10 and level 30 is Meridian and Aaron's story and more about cultists. Yes. They are for the armory doors.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages. But if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
I mean, if they're used for anything more than that, maybe don't say. But I'm pretty sure they're both... You need at least 2 of them. I think there's 5 total.
They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother? Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
Okay, I'm gonna be back on muted mic in case they start talking again.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lansra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All-Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No. No. Please.
Aloy, All-Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Olin. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe is on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy, told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora Faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
The valley is sealed. Should've known the Carja Faithless.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
I'll find a use for you.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
I'm here. I'm just gonna stay on mute for a while.
Coming down steady as a drumbeat. I need the gate opened.
Then you'll have to talk to the new war chief, Resh, up on the wall.
Need them soon enough.
If we sing the hymn sweetly, surely the goddess will show mercy.
Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But You deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
What's the danger in the Embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the Embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the Embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. I should be on my way, Teb.
May All Mother go with you.
The outcast approaches. Ignore her. Continue the report. There are rumors of a demon loose in the Embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
Where did it come from?
They say it broke through the gates of the Embrace.
Who is they?
Varlin's followers. They tried to stop it, but the demon was too fast. Too powerful.
Varl's a fool to defend that gate. It is here at Mother's Watch that we will make our stand.
So far, 8 groups have arrived from Mother's Heart to join the Hymn of Atonement, and more are on the way.
Good. All true Nora will lift their voices in song.
Is she still here?
I don't care.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a Seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a Seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a Seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
The demon! Sound the alarm! By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves!
What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse?
Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
Brave! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Stay on the move! It's down! How does it for the goddess other machines? What's its secret? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. But how? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Braves!
The corruption is
I want
everywhere.
that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
Let the Carja Faithless hide behind their forts and borders. The Nora will fight their spreading corruption. Cleanse them of
I'm done speaking with you, outcast.
I need to find a machine and see what this device can do.
Okay, we got through the opening part. So honestly, I feel a real kinship with
I'll tuck that away.
It's your sister, Olara!
I know you're gonna have to be quiet, ma'am. I'm not doing your quest.
Are you out there?
Not close enough.
Brom, can you hear me?
All right.
Brom, please! It's Olara!
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. It's just kind of gonna be one of those days, I guess. So we might just close up stream and call it good. And then whenever the next time I come back, like next week or whatever, we'll look at
Flow's cold here.
but yeah, it's
Down from mountains.
it's a good chunk of the game that gets dedicated to the opening and the setup of the world.
Striders. I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Didn't go through all of this to wind up trampled by a frightened herd. Nice and quiet. Okay, here it goes.
And this is how you get a pony.
It worked. It's not hostile. Seems almost tame. I think I could ride it.
Pardon me while I kill your friend. It was kind of fun. You get advanced steeds later in the game as the machines of burden improve. I mean, if you look in the bestiary here, there's tons of different machines. Oh. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know. I've been in kind of a shitty mood all week. Yeah, you can ride them. It's not faster. The nice thing about having the mounts that I didn't learn until later, was that they will defend you. So I had a mount, a more advanced
There
critter
we go.
at one
That a
point.
boy. That's more like it.
You can get them to trot. You can get a thing that lets you
Ride!
Why are you yelling at your pony? Please be quiet. You have a call function, so you can, down in the bottom right, you can see right next to my lure and my rock, I have a summon mount. Inpatient care for blood pressure. Oh, I hope everything goes all right
This
for
strider
him.
is fast. This beats walking.
No, it's really not fast. They don't have a lot of stamina. They don't really carry on for very long, but you can hunt
I
from
should try
Strider
overriding other
back.
kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Yeah, you know I love it when you don't know what's going on. In fact, I'm gonna just start playing games that are deliberately obtuse about what they're doing so that nobody knows what's going on. They will get a little mind of their own sometimes. But that's all the longer it will trot. You can tell in the settings, you can have it be so that the mounts always run. So there's an always sprint mode you can access for your mount. If you want that, you can make it so that they always follow the road and other things like that. I'm trying to remember where it was that, yeah, all the accessibility options are pretty freaking cool. There's lots of settlements and things, though, that you can't go into with your mount. I don't think I can get through that. No, I cannot. But the best part of having a mount is that when you interact with enemies, your mount will fight on your team. Man, I thought I tagged it. I did not. There's also a skill you can get that allows you to gather resources from your mount. So if we go over to our skills menu, Gather resources and search enemies. We'll just grab that. Not that we're going to keep this save. I am going to, I'm going to delete these saves. Well, though, to be fair, I might keep one just in case I do decide I want to go back and I want to skip that whole prologue area. Now, you can also do kaiju battles. You know what? You can stop being fussy. Just...
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Oh, see, my mount also goes the wrong direction. And can't turn around fast enough. Got a good hit. But we're in easy mode, so it's not... This is not gonna be... a big challenge. But my mount is now damaged. And it fought for me. Yay, good pony. But we gotta put you out of your misery. Sorry. Oh.
More than equipped to take you on.
Sorry. There you go. We had to put the pony down. He broke his leg. Alright. You like watching me play stuff that you know nothing about? Yeah, but I do. You know, we've had this conversation before. Multiple times. I mean, I don't expect you to be tracking everything because I know most of the time you're just listening with half an ear while you're getting work done and things like that, but I do try to explain what's happening in games and kind of always hope for that to be... Oh, that's right. There's a great big fight out here. I forget a lot of stuff too, buddy. No worries.
Sounds of fighting.
It's just okay if I don't know how confused you are.
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
There's my buddy Varl. So this is the next step on the main quest line. We're supposed to go looking for Sona, the previous war chief.
Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. So you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. Now, I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
Okay. Time for me to go. It's okay, Wolfie. It's alright. We find out that,
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. You know, I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. Now, she went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
Sorry, I still had the mic open. We don't need to get into it. It's all okay. I've just had a lot of pain in my neck this
May
week.
the goddess protect.
And a phone call regarding prescription refills. 2 phone calls now that have not been returned. And I do not want to run out of my prescriptions, but then another part of the frustration is, at this point, I've been taking these prescriptions for 2 years, and my blood pressure is exactly what it was. So I don't know why I'm still taking medicine if it's not apparently doing anything. But 'tis the stupidity of the world we live in. Anyway. So what we have now is you can see the map has opened up to more than just the little area. Where we started. If we get into a conversation with Varl, we will find out that Sona is his mother. Well, what's crazy big is all of this. I mean, we have an area that is not quite the size of the Witcher 3 original base map, but definitely laid out very similarly. You're about to inject yourself with 22k worth of pharmaceuticals. God, I'm sorry. I wish I had any hope at all in the world that things would improve, but I don't know what that is, buddy. I'm going to assume it's insulin adjacent because the predators run the world and control all the levers of power, and 2,500 years ago, Plato wrote about the rise of oligarchy pretty much always. 99.99% of the time leading to tyranny. And yet, we continue to fail because we're addicted to convenience, and lots of money makes life convenient because you never have to deal with consequences of your actions. You just buy your way out of it. It's a biologic for your arthritis and psoriasis. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. You have to go through a goddamn web server because docs are terrible at signing scripts off. Well, and I have a new doctor, and even though the VA gave me 60-day refills on my prescriptions, it took the new doctor 6 weeks to see me. Because we had an appointment that got canceled, then we had an appointment that got canceled because the provider quit, and then they couldn't see me for another, like, 3 weeks. So, yeah, it's been... And I left 2 calls this week on Monday and Wednesday, making sure that we request refills for my prescriptions, and I've heard nothing, so... You get... Oh, I used to have auto-injectors when I would get Imitrex. So this is where Aloy is, right? You know, we have our weapon wheel and our inventory. These are the weapons and all of our cool clothes and modifications and stuff. Look, we have treasure boxes. Yeah, that's how it was when I was in the military, and U.S. military healthcare is very similar. Oh my god, could you not, though? Really? Can I shock fish? No, because that's above the water.
Snow haze. White as bone.
I can't go canoodling either. I don't think we can pick this up yet. No, we don't have that ability. Yeah, when I was in the military, it was just like every appointment was somebody different. Which is why their charting stuff was so, important. You know, if they weren't getting the charting done very well, then the next person didn't have a full idea. Because people would not, it wouldn't even just be that it was a different person. People would be in a completely different country the next time you went in. Yeah, right? So we do have an ability that you can get in your skills inventory that lets you pick things up. We don't have enough skill points to get there, so we need 6. But again, we're not going to keep this playthrough. So this is your basic swimming, and then you can hold down your shift key and get fast swimming. You can't really do a lot from the water, but it is very helpful when you're trying to... Oh, somebody's got an exclamation point. Gotta go the other way, sorry. But now that we have...
Override. Not until I've learned more.
Right, so these creatures here, if we go to our notebook and look at these creatures, are they even in there? They're not even in there. So this, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it says Sigma overrides, Sigma balls, and that the override is locked. But when I look at the Strider is Psi overrides, and Psi is unlocked. And then it will also tell you whether or not the creature is mountable. So, when we go to... Look at that. See, and it's eaten up like every autosave I had for my other playthrough. Every other autosave has been overwritten. So when we go to my main game, more side quests. So Doobly, this is my thinking, is to just leave it here since we did all the initial stuff, and pretty much everything I do between here and let me see, I'll find out what the quest is called in just a second. In fact, I'm just gonna pause for a second. I'm just gonna mute. I'll be right back. Okay. So when we go to this and look at all the different machines, now you can start to see more of the creatures who are in the game. We have striders and grazers and scrappers. Red-eye watchers are a little more difficult. Broadheads, they're really nice. They are also mountable. And they can do a lot of damage on your behalf to other enemies. Lance horns. These guys, the long legs, are really annoying. They're like evil ostriches. You meet Sona. She kind of a bitch. Yeah, well, you know what? I've met women in the military who were very much like that. Her kid died, so we put... No, I think she was like that before her kid died. But it's the same reason that Varl calls her War Chief. And if you've ever been in the military or been around people in the military, then you know, if your own child is also in the military, they don't go into your office and say, hey, Mom, be like, hey, Colonel Johnson, or whatever. Fight some machines. Yeah, you learn about the bandits and meet your emo boy. The long leg is just such a bitch. I'm like instant rope caster. Get wrecked. Tramplers are real fun. These guys are... I wish they were mountable. Sawtooths we've already met. Shellwalkers. Fire bellowbacks are bitches. I didn't have a rope caster for way too long. The Charger, that is another mountable. That is a fabulous defender. Glint Hawks, that corruptor we just met. And the Karja fights machines, like, wow, it's so strong. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we spent a lot of our childhood being trained. And, you know, if you've ever met people who have had Olympic dreams or things like that, I mean, you run into any Olympic gymnast who's this age and they will fuck you up. They'll stand there and do a one-handed handstand and hold themselves in place with a core that could absolutely break something. But when you look at the different animals in this game and how each of them has, like, you can see the highlighted things over on the right and just how all the loot, it tells you what kind of damage they can do, what they're weak to, and what... So when it says strength is freeze, that's, you know, when you know you want to be taking your anti-freeze potion before you interact with these guys so that you're a little protected, or put on your armor that has the extra protection on it for elemental stuff. I do love how they did this bestiary. Your little rock muncher. He's such a weird ass looking thing. Some cross between a slug and a mole. Whoever did all the animal stuff just... I mean, don't come into this game for other things. Come into this game and just get into these creatures and how you take over all the different animals. And my difficulty is that things move so fast in combat that I can't even turn and aim my bow. That's why I just end up melee hitting everything, because all the creatures move so fast. And if there were some accessibility option that was just like, can we have everybody just 10%? That's all I want, is just slow down 10%. But yeah, Sona is very much a no-nonsense. Aloy is very much the same way too, though. These guys, oh, they're fun. They're kind of like Buffalo. They have crates that are full of loot. The big circle there that's highlighting. Their crates are full of loot. So you can knock the crates off without hurting them, kind of like these shell walkers. And then there's Stormbirds. That son of a bitch. And these guys are really fun. You get to meet one of these along the way. But yeah, then you start getting your inventory just full of stuff and different things. And sometimes you're just one of those people who crafts all of your carry capacity to max, no matter what. Because you want all your goodies. And collectibles in the game. I do think it's fun how they refer to the different things you find in ancient ruins. You know, like a watch is a shiny bracelet, and you know how they refer to the old ones stuff, all the technological things from before. That's a whole lot of fun. You know, and then you get your map opened up and it starts to look a lot more like this. You know, so we're just over here in this little area. And then, you know, we head over this way and hang out in Meridian for a bit. You can do stuff up here. If you're doing side quests, by the time you get into this area, you're already over leveled for your main quest stuff. Right now I have Aloy down here because we just completed that. That was evil. But it means I can override all the creatures that have that override. That's now unlocked, so I can override a behemoth. I just looked down, I'm like, God, if my microphone has been muted this whole time, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Because, you know, that does happen. Anyway, we're not saving or anything, we're just gonna quit out. But my thinking is to go along and just, now that we've seen the opening, we find out that the cart, so we are the Nora tribe now, basically New Yorker tribe. And then there's the Karja, and the Karja have the Sun King. And we spend a lot of time around them and keep hearing about the Oseram, and then they introduce the Banuk. And everyone has their own special flavor, and they all live in different biomes and have historical capabilities. We learn more about the world of the old ones, but not a lot. Like, I just now uncovered one of the biggest things by finding myself over in Faro Industries. And Ted Faro was the guy who was the father of the robots. So I wish I had a save where I could go back and do that over again. But I wasn't planning on using that playthrough. So but we're at 3 hours, and that's really all I can. I thought we might have to do more today, but my jaw hurts and my neck hurts, and I need to stop. So I'm going to do that. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll be back next week. I'll figure out what we're doing next week. I thought Sona was pretty cool. She is a hard ass. But she's mad. Also, the fact that she's the war chief when the proving was attacked. So, like, you'd think the war chief would have had some intel about that. She didn't. So, fuck Ted Faro, right? Can we just call him Elon? Elon's not even that smart. Elon's not smart enough to be that evil. Just, anyway, trust fund babies. So yeah, I might find a video or something because I don't know how to back that up. We could maybe just go back to the area. I don't know how to do that, or I just tell you the story of it. And so we just found out what Horizon Zero Dawn, or we just heard Horizon Zero Dawn referred to, and we know that Elizabeth Sobek is responsible for it. Because Ted Faro, you know, when you're, again, why I keep going back to Fallout New Vegas, because, you know, you have the Robotrons, and you have Robco Electronics and all of that stuff. And I feel like I just came out of the Robco facility, except it was a very tall tower. And then you also find out that there's a group of people like these guys who attacked the Proving. You find out who they really are, and they're a cult, not a religion. The religion is the priests of the Sun King. The cult is called the Eclipse. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because how do you make a sun go out? So they're the anti-Sun King. They're the Eclipse. George Lucas naming convention. I love you, Gorilla, and everybody else who worked on this game. You're fabulous, but stuff like that, man, it's a bit ham-handed. But you know, credits to anybody who invents a world, and so much else in this world is so fucking creative. Every one of those animals is amazing. So yeah, there's that. So my Aloy has already done, there's a whole bunch of side quests you get to do with Erend. And again, you just start filling in little bits of gaps, but I do kind of feel like the first half of the game only contains 33% of the content, main story-wise. Like why the Nora are Braves. Oh, cool. Yeah, I feel like they did a really good job of weaving their world together. And also the fact that we are not on a different planet. We are on our planet, and there are vistas that you can go to. You just spurred that. There are vistas you can go to that are actual areas in like Utah and Colorado and places like that. And you know, you start to realize that this isn't some other planet. This is, yeah, Red Rock. There it is. Red Rock Amphitheater. And it's just really a very cool concept to have something that is, again, it's very much Fallout New Vegas kind of a thing. It has a lot of connection to Cyberpunk. All the games that I have really enjoyed playing A lot of what I'm hoping to gain with this game is the preparation I need to eventually play Witcher 4 when it comes out, because that is sort of my hope, that I get to play Witcher 4 someday. But who knows? I will probably have to be admitted to an insane asylum before we ever get that game released. Every day is a little more challenging. You like the fact that after the Great Reset occurs, people go back to a Norse style of look. Some of it is. I mean, not... It's also just native people's type of stuff. But yes, there are influences from all primitive tech cultures, as far as I can tell in the game. There is a whole art book to explore as well that shows all of the different concept art and things like that. Yeah, if you only know the Nordic stuff, yeah, that's what's going to catch your eye. But clothing styles and weapon, I think the other cool thing is that they didn't just go back to that period. That a lot of, you can see in the clothing and the weaponry, they have incorporated a lot of materials. When you look at Aloy's, even her most basic bow, that there are concepts and structures incorporated into that are more than just what you imagine for an early history native people's type of bow. The Nora reject the metal world. Some of the other groups embrace it more. Right, the Oseram, they're metal workers and tinkerers. Yes. So I have barely touched on the Oseram and the Bannock in my main game playthrough. Thank you for your company. It's been a hot, muggy day. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't even have that excuse. I'm just... And I feel like I've been that way since... I feel like I was grumpy on Sunday when we were doing community time. And I don't know how to shake out of this space. It's really difficult when every single day something just gets worse. And you go, oh, okay. You know, and then there's some dumb headline that says, get ready for this. And I'm like, oh, okay, should I recycle a can? Shall I go recycle a few more cans? Is that going to help us all get ready for that? Because you're talking to the wrong group of people. So that's why I'm just trying to play the games as much as I can and stay away from reading any headlines anywhere, because they don't help. And it's very much like I said yesterday, there is a Buddhist monk somewhere in China who doesn't even know who the President of the United States is. And they're living a perfectly contented life because it does not affect them. They probably don't even end up being affected by the President of China or the Prime Minister. You know, it's just... You can live a life that is untouched by those things. The problem is, it makes it very hard to feel like a compassionate human in spite of it. Your company is a blessing. Thank you. Same. It just, I'm really at a point where I'm debating what to do with the stream and all of that. So I'm about ready to close down the Patreon. Either that or just make a post in the Patreon that says anyone who is a member, your membership, there's only 5 people who are members, that your membership is supporting the stream, because I'm not sure I can make original content anymore because I just don't feel creative in any possible way. Single-handedly funding the people who run the wiki servers. Reading so much lore on games instead of news. Well, that's all I have the social energy to do today, folks. I love you so much, and I do appreciate you. And yeah, I try to watch video essays, video documentaries, and I did post in the Discord the Dungeon Dudes stuff that they're doing TTRPG, Dungeons and Dragons, fun stuff. And thank you, and I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. We're just gonna go out with no music. Sorry, I'm just tired of dealing with Twitch. So, I will see you next week sometime. Keep your eyes on the Discord. I'm gonna try to maybe keep Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday more consistent, but I honestly just don't know. So we'll know when we get there. I will see you when I see you. Until I do, please remember that I love you. All right, bye.